What's up, everybody? This your boy King Hustle, and yes, it is the best money channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hustle. King Hustle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hustle Crazy Reactions, The Hustle Family, Turn Motivation into Means, Dog Pound Exotic Pumps, Goosebumps Horror Story, Sleeping with the Rain, King Hustle 2.0, and Milwaukee made King Hustle. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What it do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. We are back at it again with the sauce. I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you to a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be your family hero. Listen up, take a seat, get your pen, get your notepad, and let's get to these notes because I got some real life gems for y'all today. And a lot of people have been asking me about CPs and CPNs, and can you get loans with CPNs, and can you get credit cards and lines of credit with CPNs, and can you actually use them, and how do you get them, and this and that. So today's video is just going to break down the logistics and the magnitude of what's going on with CPNs, where did the CPNs come from, and can you get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit with a CPN. All right, so without further ado, let's get into this good gems. All right, so a lot of people don't even know what a CPN stands for. A CPN is a credit privacy number or a credit profile number. And a CPN was created for the witness protection program. And people who snitch or go to jail and get out and got to be protected go into the witness protection program. So they get a new identity. So a new name, new social security number. So what that means, CPNs are not illegal. CPNs are only illegal when you use them for fraudulent purposes and use other people's identity to create them. So if you create a CPN using somebody else's identity and get a fake ID, that's illegal because that information is not you. So people in the women, they created them for the people in the witness protection program, and there's so many people in the witness protection program after so long, so many people learned about CPNs and they started to use them. So celebrities use CPNs, athletes use CPNs, people in the government use CPNs. A lot of people that you wouldn't think of use CPNs for a lot of different reasons. So a lot of people got their hands on CPNs, and then they came across the fraudsters and the scammers. Scammers and the fraudsters got their hands on CPNs, and they figured out that you can get a CPN, you can build this whole CPN and start a whole new person, have a whole new person. And depending on how you create the CPN will determine what you can do with this CPN. So a lot of people say, okay, let me create a new identity, and my credit is messed up. I need a new credit profile. I want to start over. I don't feel like paying this debt. So let me get a CPN. This is where it all generated from. So people who first started getting CPNs, they started getting CPNs just to start their credit profile over. So they started to get, credit cards, cars, things like that in their name just because their regular credit was messed up. Then people started to figure out you can get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit with CPNs. So then people started getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Then people figured out that with these CPNs, it's not attached to your God-given social security number. So if you wasn't to pay back this loan, they wouldn't be coming for you. They'd be coming for this person who doesn't exist. So people start credit crashing with CPNs. So as the time goes on, as the resolutions go on, people start to figure out new things and new loopholes to use CPNs. And then after people started doing that, people started to figure out, like, okay, if I can turn into a person that has good credit, good business credit, a mortgage, car loan, all these things that I can all these things that I can liquidate, why not use the CPN to become this person and liquidate all the assets that they have, from the mortgages to the cars, all accounts and different things like that. So then people start using CPNs to get cars and people names and houses and people names and loans, credit cards and lines of credit, and start businesses to run up the credit and crash it out with CPNs. So as the years went on, as the years continue to go, the evolution of CPNs continue to grow. Now, it's a lot of people out there in today's world who are regular people who are using CPNs for a lot of different things that I just named, from houses, cars, jobs, different things. Because a lot of different people have different situations going on in their life. Some people might have a CPN for child support. Some people might got a CPN because their credit messed up. Some people might got a CPN just for a lot of different reasons. A lot of people are using CPNs to change their life. And what I mean by change their life, a lot of people are entering the world of credit fraud. And what I mean by credit fraud is a lot of people are getting CPNs, establishing the CPNs, merging them, getting them into the public records, building the credit up on these CPNs, starting businesses with these CPNs, and getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit with these CPNs on the business sides, and large funding on these CPNs. Now, it's a lot of different people out there that have a lot of different reasons and causes that they need and want money, and what they're going to do with that money. And at the end of the day, when people get the opportunity to utilize this CPN and be able to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, because that's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to be able to get some money. Everybody, the main reason any and everybody is doing whatever that they're doing out here in life is to get some money. Everybody know every 4 weeks bills are due. So you got to get some money to be able to pay your bills and things like that. Nobody wants to live in a cardboard box. Nobody wants to live like that. So with that being said, people are doing whatever it takes to make some money so they can live a life that they wish they could live. A lot of people want to go under the radar. A lot of people don't want their information just out there. A lot of people want to just, be someone that has 2 credit profiles and use this credit profile for this and use this CPN credit profile for that. And a lot of people have been doing it for a long time. Donald Trump. Somebody has had a CPN. Got in trouble for it after so long. Filing $750 in taxes. How is that possible when you're Donald Trump and you got a $3 billion loan for the Trump Taj Mahal Hotel and filed bankruptcy on that and pocketed that money? Because you put that money into a trust fund, and since it's in a trust fund, which is protected, all the assets that's in the trust fund is protected, they can't touch it when you file bankruptcy. See, a lot of people don't understand how the rich get rich and why the poor stay poor. A lot of people feel like, they don't want any debt. And the rich feels they want as much debt as possible, because the more debt that you have that you can manage, the more money that you get funded. And that's what the rich look for, funding. Because they know all the loopholes, they know all the tricks with trust funds and bankruptcies and how to get funded for this, and piggybacking off other millionaire friends or people with good credit or good business credit. They know these things already. Because it's a lot of people out there that don't do their research and they just go off what people say. It's a lot of people out there that feel like, okay, I need to clean my credit. I need to get all the accounts off my credit. Well, if you get all the accounts off your credit, you'll no longer have age, and you'll have to start right back over. You're not going to get that age, that credit, that student loan age back. You're not going to get that auto loan age back. You're not going to get certain ages back. And most of those ages are what's creating the age on your credit report right now that you need. All you really need to do is add trade lines, because that debt that you have on your credit profile can be changed to good debt once you add trade lines. Once you start making payments on them trade lines, that debt that you have is now good debt because you're making payments on that debt. So you just raise your debt and you got a good payment history. So now they see that, and they see that you can manage technically a large amount of money. That's how the rich get rich and why the poor stay poor, because the rich knows how to utilize the debt to get more money. Credit scores is created, and credit profiles created to show on paper how good you are with money, point blank period. Everybody has a dollar sign above their head. Everybody has a score above their head, a number. And that's showing how good you are with managing money. The world operates off money. When you pay your bills, when you pay your car note, when you pay your mortgage, when you pay all these things, it's going towards your credit. And showing how good you are with managing money. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people feel like, oh, credit is a scam. A lot of people feel like, oh, if you got money, who needs credit? Well, you're going to be spending a lot more money. When it comes to certain things in life, when you want to elevate and do boss things and travel and buy businesses or start businesses and things like that, you're going to need credit. You need credit just to get an apartment. You need credit to get a simple car. So people just feel like, oh, and it's already hard for people to get money, so make it make sense. They gave you opportunities so you can get this car without having to spend it all, pay the full amount, just put a payment down and pay it off. But you got to be reliable with credit. You got to be reliable with money. You got to show that you're going to be able to pay this back. You're going to pay this money off. That's when pay stubs and bank statements come in at. W-2s and all that. So a lot of people get the CPN game misconstrued. A lot of people get the CPN world misconstrued. A lot of people, you can make a lot of money. You can get loans with CPNs. You can get $100,000 loans with CPNs. You can get $50,000 loans with CPNs. Just got to find places that's CPN friendly. And the CPN has to be structured the right way. Not using somebody else's identity, not getting fake IDs, not looking like the silly people that be on the cop cam videos getting arrested because they're trying to use a CPN. They get to up and they get to snitching and dry snitching. No, you don't want to be that person. Don't buy a pre-built CPN. How is it? You got to think about it. How is this CPN pre-built and I got a good credit score on it already? So it's attached to some type of name or somebody that isn't you. Make it make sense. Be safe. Be more smart out there. Learn, do your research, learn what's really going on, because a lot of people are so blind in the world that they don't even see what's going on. There's a lot of people that's woke in the world that knows about loopholes, and knows about credit fraud, and knows about how to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, and knows about CPNs, and knows what's going on behind the scenes with any and everything. So, for all my people with CPN questions, are they legal, are they illegal? Can you get loans, credit cards, lines of credit? Can you start businesses? Yes, you can get loans, credit cards, lines of credit. Yes, they are legal, and yes, they can be illegal depending on how you are utilizing them. If you're doing fraudulent things with it, yes, it's going to be fraud. It's going to be illegal to use. And like I said, I don't want no, you don't do that. Don't buy no pre-built CPNs for nobody trying to do this, because everybody always gets caught when they buy those and they end up in the jam, and they get to snitching and telling the person they bought it from. And no. Because people always realize, people who buy things from people, they feel like saying that they didn't know can put them in the clear. Because every time I watch a cop cam video, all you hear is, oh, I bought this from this girl off Instagram or Telegram, and she said I can do that. I didn't even know her name. They get to telling. So you don't want to be that person that somebody tells on because you sold them a pre-built CPN and they got caught. Because that's the first thing they're going to do, is whatever they can do to get them out of hot water. And by them saying they don't know and telling them who you are, who they brought it from, it's not shifting the heat off of them onto you. Go watch them cop cam videos on YouTube. It's the same thing that every time. I didn't know, and they get to telling. on the person they brought it from, where they got it from, and all that. So don't be that person. If you're going to use a CPN, have fun with it. Don't try to use somebody else's identity. Don't try to do none of that goofy stuff. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Just have fun with it. Be smart with it. If you are trying to create one, if you are trying to get one. Because like I said, it's not hard to get one. Use your own information. All right, so with that being said, man, shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me, keep going. Y'all motivate me, keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me, keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's ready to get these lessons, listen, for a limited time only. A lot of people been complaining about the prices being too high and all that, so I'm giving y'all the opportunity to tap in and get these gems. FaceTime 101 Unlimited Gems is $350, Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you pin ready, and we'll go from there. You can send me a screenshot on my IG or on my Telegram. Links are in the description, so it's not hard for you not to find me. Do not waste my time. I'm not answering 21 questions. Please stop yawing me. Stop yawing me. Please stop yawing me. That is so irritating when people be like, yo. No screenshot, no reply. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time, all right? These are one-time call lessons. If you need my assistance from there on out, there will be an additional $250, all right? So make sure y'all getting y'all FaceTime 101 Unlimited Gems lessons for $350, all right? Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is on Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you're payment ready, and we will go from there, all right? One more time. No screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, no window shopping. Easy as that. Let's get to work. Make sure y'all booking y'all see on the Crypto Tour in person Unlimited Gems, $5,500, $500 deposit, the rest of the money we need in person. Make sure y'all getting y'all 3-month mentorship for $7,500. I will teach you and help you with everything that you need to go from your personal credit, business credit, how to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, how to start businesses, your YouTube automation channel, they're on. All right, so make sure y'all getting y'all mentorships. I'm gonna help you get your business established. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Telegrams, New Age Credit Repair, and the Millionaires Network. You need any type of credit lessons or information, go to the New Age Credit Repair. You need any type of Cash App, Bitcoin loads, methods, sites, cards, live cards, linkables, you name it, go to the Millionaires Network. That's my promotion page. Nothing will be posted in there. No screenshots, no sites, no links, none of that. All promotional. All pictures and things like that. If you want my private chat for Telegram, it will be $100 to get in there. In there, all sites, all posts, everything will be in there. All right, so we're weeding out window shoppers, we're weeding out gang players, we're weeding out the weirdos. All right, so private chat, $100, public chat, Millionaires Network. Go subscribe. Let's make some money. Let's get rich together. Let's get our credit together. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women. We doing a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and making money. So you sound like you want to be a part of the team, make some money, travel, have fun, network. DM me, let me see what you got. We will go from there. Make sure you go follow my blog channels, King Hustle 2.0, No Rags, Just Riches, and Milwaukee Made King Hustle. Make sure you go follow my clothing brand, Boost Club Apartment, on IG right now. Dropping new joggers, apparel, and kids apparel real soon. Joggers drop at the top of March. Also, make sure you go follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you go follow my rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. Create a financial frequency, positive financial frequency for yourself and your family. So listen to those rain sounds while you sleep, and you're going to create a positive financial frequency for yourself, for your family, create generational wealth and financial freedom. Make sure y'all tap in, dropping a new album, January 21st, Hustle and Flow. That's when man, make sure y'all ready for that, man, because it's going to give you a lot of good vibes and make some money. And make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all ready to win. Make sure y'all ready to eat. And like I said, make sure y'all getting this deal while it lasts. FaceTime 101 Unlimited Gems. They're going to teach you top to bottom everything from methods to credit to how to make fast cash, $1,000, all that in the lesson. $350 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is in Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we'll go from there. All right. So with that being said, y'all know how to get down to any of these videos. I will see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.